Hello and welcome to Ula Tea Leaf Readings. My name is Lenor and tonight I'm going to be reading your tea leaves. This is a horoscope for Sagittarius. If Sagittarius is your solar, lunar, ascendant / rising sign, then this is a message for you. All right, let's get started. And so tonight we're doing a bonus reading. Okay, and our card is from Tarot of the Abyss, and we have the Three of Wands. Okay, and so let's take a look here and see what do these tea leaves have to say. And if you have not subscribed yet, please think about doing that. You can hit the little bell. It'll let you know when the next videos are coming out. Oh, we have a big old spider there. It is free to subscribe. Okay, so we have a big spider. Very welcome. Very welcome symbol. I have an affinity for spiders, and my home is even called the Spider House. So I look at this and of course I think of the spider as related to the weaver of dreams. Not unlike maybe Nuit, right? The mother of the sky, the grandmother, the kind of the personification of the cosmos, kind of the step into the forever, into infinity, into that most creative, primordial space beyond. And the spider is the one that comes in and makes use of all of those fragments of information, all of those beautiful dreams and ideas and abstracts and symbols and patterns and so on. Well, creating the patterns, right? And so it makes me believe, in my heart of hearts, that you are somebody who is not only greatly creative, but you are somebody who is a world creator. You are somebody who can build up an entire home, an entire atmosphere. You weave together it's like you live in a place of imagination. I think of this as kind of, and it's kind of silly, but there's a director named Michael Gondry, and he had one of his big movies that most of us know is Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Okay, but he has some other ones, like The Science of Sleep is the one that I really like, and he there was a TV show, and I can't remember the name of it, but it had Jim Carrey was in it, and he was playing kind of a character that was kind of like Mr. Rogers. He was on a kid's show, and it was really kind of this magical realism. Well, anyways, if you know about his movies, or maybe go and look for a clip to see, I think of this energy as being kind of like that, living in a world that is extra magical. There are just beautiful golden threads of otherworldly energies all through your life. You are somebody that when people encounter you and they maybe go on little adventures with you, I think you often hear, like, I've never known somebody like you. I've never done this before. I never even thought to do this thing. This is completely new to me. You are good at introducing people to, maybe kind of obscure or kind of, off the main road type of things. And And I think that people really love that about you. You're very unique and somebody who... I was thinking, just as I was saying here, maybe you're somebody who puts together events really well. You might be like a promoter or like a wedding planner or an event planner. Somebody who is good at maybe curating things like social media or brand development or something like this. You just have this keen eye. You have an ability to bring things together and make something very interesting. It's very unique. And this is a gift. I mean, it is also something cultivated, of course. Not to take away from your talent, but you work very hard at what you do. And that's what makes this talent so dazzling. So I think that this is a place where you can make money. I mean, just to be honest with you. If you maybe work in another field and this is something that you do on the side, or it's like, I'm really good at, maybe you have like social media accounts and you get them built up and they're really cool but you don't think of it necessarily as a place where you can monetize things, or you've begun to and you're kind of figuring it out or whatever. I do think it's worth, exploring, more greatly. Now, don't quit your day job until you get established, right? I never will be that person to say, just jump into things. I'm a Virgo and a Capricorn rising. So, pretty pragmatic as far as finances go. But, I think it is, something, beyond the just... Everybody's good at the internet now. You are somebody who stands out. Okay. You are somebody who's really good at making an atmosphere. And like I said, it could be event planning or whatever, but you have, you have an ability to pull things together and look at all of the moving parts and see like what needs to be done here, what needs to be added. And with that Three of Wands, it makes me believe that you are really on this path of kind of figuring out, how can I make this more a part of my life? How can I turn this into a business? How can I, take this out into the world? Maybe I can travel and do these things. Maybe I can move to the city that I've wanted to, or the town, or wherever. Maybe this will be something that supports it, lends support to me being able to get out there and do that. Now, let's see. I keep looking at this and it looks like it says can. C-A-N. C-A-N. Okay. Maybe it says car, but it looks like can to me. I thought, maybe you like that band Can. That's a pretty interesting old band. But I don't know. I think if you know what it means, then it is there for you. And then on this side, it kind of looks like W-O. Maybe W-O-C. If any of those mean anything to you. We also have an A right there. And we have a heart. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, we have a cat. Is it a cat or a bunny? Here's the head, the little ears, kind of standing up, looking this way. To me, it looks like a cat. I think this is a cat. So we have a strong resonance of feline energy. And I think this is probably, something, you probably have a lot of attributes similar to how a cat behaves. Which, listen, awesome. I think that you're probably very, independent. You're very much an individual. I think that you are really good at asking for what you want, and putting up those boundaries, keeping to them, when there are things that you don't want, or you don't want to be involved in, or you're not interested in this anymore, or you don't want to be treated a certain way, or whatever it is. I think you're really good at saying, nope, not for me. I'm walking away. I'm out of here. So yes, I think this is one of your superpowers, really. And I think that this ability to just kind of be who you are and say what you want, or, live in the way that you want to live, it very much influences people around you, how they interact with you. I think that as you've gotten older, and I think, probably more confident about these aspects of yourself, it really has lended itself to creating quality in the people in your life versus quantity, and so I think that you have at least a couple really close and important people. And I think that they probably have similar energy. I think that cats usually need to be around other cats, right? But yes, I think that this is something that really, I think it really just has opened up your life for you. I think that there's you're not a people pleaser. You're not wasting time with that. You will not stay around drama and toxic behaviors, energies, dynamics, because you're worried about, not having people in your life. You're not afraid to be alone. You're not afraid to begin again. You're not afraid to, take care of yourself and be with yourself, and so when you have that kind of energy and confidence, it really does attract like-minded people and like-energied people, right? And so a beautiful example of kind of raising the vibration. Okay. And so now we also have, it looks like we have 81, or maybe it is 8. Well, now over here on this side, it looks like 218. So maybe 218 or 81 on this side. A lot of numbers tonight. And well, no, there's letters. Okay, so we have a boat. And I feel like there's a sense of deciding where are you going next. I feel like there is kind of a, maybe a little vacation or a little trip. And I feel like it's something that, and I see a little chicken here. I feel like it's something that is really going to be very nourishing to your soul. I feel like this is kind of almost a spiritual pilgrimage of some kind. I feel like you're going somewhere that feels very meaningful. I feel like you're very drawn to this place. And I do think on this trip, on this kind of little journey or voyage that you're going on, this is kind of like opening many doors and many windows in your interior mansion, in your interior home, the place where your soul dwells, right? And so I feel like going on this thing, you are opening yourself up to revelation, visions, inspiration. There is an influence here. And one that, I mean, it's not a bad influence. It's not oppressive, but I do think the universe is really communing with you. I mean, I absolutely think, and you are responding in this act of kind of going on this little adventure. It tells me that you are putting your faith in your intuition. Okay, and in these impressions that you're receiving, these feelings of, I need movement here, I need to go see something, I need to go be in a place that I normally am not. Now, it doesn't have to be that you're traveling across the world or, the state or wherever. This could be that you're going to, the other side of town. But I think there is a calling here and you are answering. Okay, let's take a look over here. Okay, so we have the fire symbol, the triangle, and above it we have the solar energy. We have a person walking with like a hat on, kind of shielding themselves. So I wonder if you have a person in your life who is some kind of fire sign, or they just have that. I mean, it's just intense. And I almost feel like with that solar energy, it feels like there's somebody who really kind of lives their life as somebody who not just likes to, they're impassioned to kind of expose injustices. I think this is somebody who is very like socially conscious. This is somebody who maybe is into what they call the conspiracy sphere of things. Somebody who is talking about these kinds of topics often. Now, I think that usually you are totally open to this. It's maybe even something you're interested in yourself. But I do think at times it can become overwhelming. I think there are times when you just kind of want to chill. You just kind of want to experience the now. You don't want to be worried about all of these outside things. It is kind of a cosmic dread that comes along with it. And so, I think sometimes you shield yourself from it. And I think this maybe has something to do with this kind of traveling energy. I feel like it's kind of like you want to get out there in the world and be in the world, not just kind of read about the world or be told about the world. There is a feeling of, I want to see things for myself. I want to experience this from the inside. I don't want to just kind of make assumptions about things. And so I think this is a big reason why, you jump on a ship like this and go sailing. We can read all the books we want about sea voyages, but it's quite different when you're in the thing, right? So yeah, I feel like this is very much related in this way. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and we're going to take a look at the Divine Doors Oracle cards, and I'm going to flip through and stop where it feels right. Okay, and we're going to take a look. It says, three-eyed raven, at sunrise, or as sunrise hits upon the dew, a messenger raven calls out the news. Prepare for the unexpected. So it is. I think that as you travel, as you get into this thing, the messages are coming. The birds are coming. Not the birds, like the movie, not the horror movie, but birds. They're coming to talk to you and give you the news. So watch out for those blackbirds. They have all kinds of things to share with you. All right, Sagittarius, I want to go ahead and tell you I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you for listening with me or going along with me on this bonus reading. If you would be so kind as to like the video, it does help the channel so much. And if you have not subscribed, please think about doing that. You can hit the little bell. It'll let you know when the next videos are coming out. And it is free to subscribe. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do. I would love to hear from you. And what else? I just wanted to mention, I put up a post about, in the community section about, there are some of these clone and scammy kinds of, accounts. It kind of happens when you have channels that get any kind of traction. So I apologize if you have seen those. If you do see them, please, what's it called? Do the little, I can't even think of the word. Turn them in. Just go ahead and send whatever platform the little message to alert them. I lose my words sometimes. So anyways, what else? So I just want to say, my husband and I, Dove and Serpent Tarot, his name is Paul. He's amazing. Go check him out if you haven't seen him before. We have our 2 accounts on YouTube, 2 channels, right? This is where you can see us. This is the only place that we are, besides our membership Discord and email. We each have 1 email. It is in the description of each of our videos. And that's the only way that you can get a hold of us besides commenting on our YouTube channel videos. We're not on Facebook. We're not on Instagram. We're not on TikTok. If you see any of those accounts, they're not us. Okay. Paul doesn't do private readings. So, a lot of these things, they say that, if you send money to this whatever phone number or whatever it is, then you can get a free reading, or whatever, you can get a reading from them. It's a scam. So don't, I want to look out for everybody. I know most of you see them and you report them. That's the word I was looking for. You report them, and but, sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. So if you have any questions, you can comment on our videos and I'll, assist you with that. Or you can send an email. I just want everybody to be safe out there. The interwebs can be very confusing. I myself don't know what I'm doing half the time. So, yes, let's all just be careful and vigilant. And, it happens with a lot of channels. So not only ours, but I'm sure, tons of other channels and stuff. So just be careful. All right, Sagittarius, I love you. Take care of yourself. We're going to talk in just a few days. Good night.